From here on out, every foul is flagrant, boy. Let's go. What's up? Came in a chokehold, more balls than Esco. All right, maybe
you are now tuned into the chat room, your favorite baller's favorite podcast.
Yes, welcome back to the Chatroom Podcast. This is episode 12. And after such a wild last episode, we had to make sure that we just brought it back to the original group. So I am the senator, and with me today, I got Dewayne.
What's going on?
Got Joseph. We finally got Joseph and Dewayne on the same episode. It's been a long time.
What's up, man?
And we got the man that says, I'm not coming if there's a guest making his return. We got Mr. MJ in the building.
What's happening?
He said it'd be too many people on the podcast, so he just gracefully said you guys can have those ones.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, how you guys doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Good, yeah.
And normally we go into these podcasts having like questions ready, sent out to everybody, and then we just kind of freestyle from there. But this whole episode is just going to be a whole freestyle stuff, so just get ready for the takes. So let's talk about the first thing. This was a thing that dominated the internet for about 24 hours. And this was the NCAA workout room, the differences between the men's and the women's.
Yeah.
We saw the little bit of weights that the women got. We saw the full weight room that the men got. And then a TikTok video went viral for about 24 hours. And then after that, you saw the improvements that the NCAA felt like they had to make.
Exactly. Bullying works, guys. Bullying corporations always works, man. I'm telling you. We got them to bully Sonic to change his design. We got them to bully Justice League. And now we bullied the NCAA, bro. It works. I'm telling you. I'm glad they got their equipment because I know NCAA brings in $1 billion. 860, I think, is for the men's. So the rest, I'm guessing, is for the women. So you telling me you can't give them, a proper, meals, some weights. That's it. And I mean, that's what they ended up getting after, the video went viral. So
it was kind of like the women went to the tournament and then it ended up being Fire Festival. Because they
100%.
like they got a cheese sandwich to eat and just 6 weights that they all had to share. Like
the picture that I saw was crazy. It was just like dumbbells. That's it, and like a carpet and a table. That's all I saw. I don't know.
That's like AAU type stuff, bro.
I don't know if like that's like. But they got a big upgrade though. I'm happy for them. I'm happy that ended up fixing that for the women of basketball.
Yeah, I mean, it really helped that they had a lot of celebrities, and they had know Vanessa Bryant, she was posting. Ionescu, what's her name? Ionescu, I think that's her name. Ionescu. She was posting. Sabrina Ionescu, I think. They had a lot of people. A lot of the women in the WNBA were posting.
Yeah.
A lot of the men were posting.
Yep.
So the NCAA, there's no way. There's no way they would be able to mitigate that backlash and the negative press if they didn't do anything. Their hand was forced, and it's unfortunate that that's what it took to get them to say, you know what? All right, we'll
give you guys a proper
and we'll give you guys what you want. It's unfortunate it had to get to this point for them to say, you know what? We'll help you all out.
It feels like
it should have never happened to begin with.
It feels like the NCAA doesn't realize that there's a bunch of places that are on their asses right now. Like the G League being able to pay players now. That's one thing. the fact of the thought process of overtime, launching a league for high school kids and paying them, and then the whole university and all that stuff. That's the next thing. Like the NCAA needs to realize that if they don't start making some changes to their system, they're gonna miss out on the real high profile players.
Yeah. And it only takes one to just go there and then or like going to the big schools and stuff, and then the ratings are gonna drop, their revenue.
The domino effect.
Yeah.
Speaking of domino effect, COVID has run rampant through everywhere. And for the past year, it's just been over a year since a lot of places officially shut down. I know in Alberta, it was March 13th when we officially went into the first lockdown.
Yeah.
And there's been so many changes that's happened over this time. So we're going to quickly switch from basketball for a quick second, just because I want to get you guys' reaction. The NFL salary cap is dropped this season.
Mm-hmm.
But they also signed a 10-year, $110 billion TV deal. And Amazon is paying $1 billion just to have Thursday football on Prime Video.
One game a week.
Wow.
What are you guys' thoughts on that? Hearing that number,
bro?
For 1 day.
Billion. No, like CBS. It's CBS, right?
CBS is paying 2.6.
Yeah.
Fox is paying another 2. NBC is paying, I think, 2. Most companies are paying 2 or around 2, and then Amazon is literally paying $1 billion just for the week.
How I see it playing out, I see it like later on, like after this contract's expired, I feel like Amazon is going to actually take over like football and have Prime show everything. Like they're going to have their league pass on Prime. Like it's going to be one of those situations for the NFL. I just see Amazon taking over the NFL in the future, to be honest, because they're slowly taking over everything else.
It's true. And one of the things that I started to notice last season, I don't know if any of you guys paid attention, but they were streaming games on Twitch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
And now, and Twitch and Amazon Prime are joint. So that was like the starting of it, to see like what the ratings would be, how the viewerships would be. And I popped into a couple games that they did, and you were seeing like close to 1 million on Twitch watching the games. So I think from there, they realize the impact that football has, and if they can get live streaming sports on their platform, then they put themselves into a position to compete against like Disney Plus that has ESPN Plus attached to it, or like those stuff. So they're putting themselves in a very different position right now.
Yeah, man. I think they're making big moves.
Yeah, I think you guys are right. That's the way this seems to be shifting to the streaming platforms. You'll have NFL soon. You'll have them in like tons of streaming platforms like Hulu. They're probably getting in the game as well, and a lot of those other American ones. But and when you start seeing that it start working for NFL, I think the NBA is probably going to follow suit, and they're just going to be like, well, it's working for them. Start getting some of this TV money into the streaming. And a lot of these streaming companies, Amazon and all these companies, they'll start following suit too. But I think that's really the way things are going as I'm seeing them. I know a lot of people are starting to cut their cable nowadays and just getting Android boxes and all this stuff, because nobody wants to pay $200 for cable and internet bundles. Like, we don't want to do that anymore. I'd rather just pay $15 for my Android box to run through the internet.
You see, because it's pretty frustrating, because like even with like NBA League Pass, if you don't have cable, but like the game is being showed on TSN or Sportsnet, even if you have League Pass, you can't watch the game. It's like
blacks out.
It's a blackout.
It's a blackout. So it's pretty frustrating. So I can definitely see, and it's one way to defeat all the illegal streamers out there too. So
that too.
It's it's smart. It's smart. I just feel like it's going to be the future of watching sports.
Yeah. Definitely. And I think one of the things about it that actually adds to it is the fact that now the Super Bowl isn't just going to be aired. There's not one channel that's going to have the exclusive right to the Super Bowl. Like Fox is going to have the Super Bowl a few years. So it's going to change up when you look at the commentaries, because it's like the commentators are exclusive to certain channels. And so for those big games, they're looking at, so it's going to be very interesting to see how it plays out. And they said that the salary cap, not this season, but next season, is almost supposed to double in what it is right now. So the crazy thing about it is a lot of contracts now, they're reworking it. And Tyson Hill, is that his name? From New Orleans. He signed a 4-year deal and pretty much nothing is guaranteed in it. Like, it's the craziest. It's the craziest deal I've ever heard in my life. But
it's bad.
Yeah, man. It's it's like Taysom Hill or something.
Taysom Hill. There you go. Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill. That guy. Nothing guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. The football contracts are like, if I was a kid now, I'd only want to be a basketball player growing up.
Yeah,
that's the only sport I want to get into.
100%.
I would say basketball or baseball.
Yeah,
baseball too. Yeah. But I feel like basketball. I don't know, man.
The money is just there. That's what it is. It's
there's not.
You don't have to worry about them taking it away from you or not getting it. Like,
basketball has a lot more endorsements and stuff.
Definitely,
definitely.
The reason why I would say baseball is because there's so much more players. So you have a little bit. It's kind of like better odds of getting into the MLB, because then you can go through the system, single A, double A, triple A, and get called up, right?
Yeah.
Or you get drafted and then you stay in triple A for 4 years, but you're still getting paid, and then you get called up. Like, it's a little bit different, but like, I would not, if I had a child right now, I would not tell my child to play football. Like,
it's hard to make money in it unless you're like a marketable and you're like a star, like wide receiver or QB or something. Like, the guy that only comes in for like certain plays and stuff, they're very underpaid, and your career is not even that long if like something happens. Like, I think that
even the most important role, the offensive line, they don't get paid, but they got to be out there every snap protecting the quarterback.
Do you know like the average salary for those guys? Like,
they're
I'm
looking
curious.
at. I don't know. I think it's like around. I think it's usually like around like 4 or 5 mil. Like, they'll sign like a 4 year.
That's like a rookie contract. Damn.
Yeah.
For the NBA, that's like a rookie deal.
And like their position, like they're constantly, you're hitting people like 170 times a game.
Yep.
So, yeah, and those guys protect your QB,
and the QB gets paid, and then it's like all right. So the quarterback will sign you for a 5-year, 120 mil contract, and your protection all collectively will pay 30 mil to.
That's what I'm saying.
You protect the asset.
It's not that bad. I don't think it's that bad still.
No, but it's like if they're on the because remember they get a lot of them are like the rookie. It's a lot of rookies that play the offensive line, so they're getting the minimal deals, right?
You gotta protect that guy who's making so much. No, man.
All right, your kids are playing ball.
All right, let's switch it up and let's get back to some basketball real quick. Speaking of COVID running rampant on the world, it seems like it ran rampant in the NCAA March Madness tournament so far, because at this point right now, there is no perfect bracket. Everybody got eliminated by the second day.
Yep.
Almost all the teams that were considered real favorites to make it to the Final Four, most of them are out at this point. Duke didn't make it to the dance for the first time in how many years?
Yeah.
Yep.
What are we thinking about this March Madness so far?
I mean this is
the way I thought it was. To be honest, I thought it was inevitable. I figured with COVID and everything that a lot of these students were dealing with, especially like I knew their regiments, like a lot of these guys, they have anytime NCAA season comes around and the tournaments coming around, these guys have set regimens. They have like they plan this stuff out for their seasons. And because of COVID, a lot of these guys, they missed a lot of time. The preparation wasn't there for a lot of these teams. And it was clearly evident. It was clearly evident going into this tournament. I knew a lot of these teams weren't going to be mentally and physically prepared for the rigors of the tournament. And it showed. A lot of those teams that were so-called Sweet 16, they were like so-called like Cinderella type teams. Those teams are the ones that were just hungry.
Yeah.
They were the ones saying, you know what, let's capitalize. These guys that are supposed to be just teams that are supposed to skate by, let's capitalize, because we don't see it in their eyes. We don't see they want this. And sure enough, it was happening. One by one, those dominoes were falling with a lot of those teams. And they were getting these guys. They were beating these teams. It's been very interesting to say the least.
I don't know who's gonna win this year, bro.
Yeah.
But it makes it exciting, though. It does make it exciting.
Yeah, it's good to like.
It's good to see something new happen, you know. But
I'm gonna go for Michigan. I'm going for Michigan. I think watching that their first game, the way how they played, the way how they defended, like they're a well-coached team, and I think that it was a really big thing that they hired Juwan Howard to be their coach.
Yeah,
bringing back like those days, the Fab 5 days. You're having those support of like Jalen Rose and all that stuff right there. Like it was a good moment, and it's good to see them like one of the number one seeds and playing the way how they're playing. So I'm rooting for them just because of the story behind the team too.
That would be a perfect ending if they won a national championship and Weber got inducted same year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That would be a crazy end to this guy's career. It's I don't know. You can see which teams I don't want to say tune-up games, but you can tell which teams are just like, yo, you know what? Let's lay it all on the floor and give everything we have. And you can see which coaches as well are like, oh, we got it. This is our one shot. As opposed to
that was the
all those
Roberts
tune-up
game.
games.
That was a perfect example. Oral Roberts, that game with the Ohio State, that was a perfect example of we're hungry.
Yeah.
Like we're putting it all out there. We have nothing to lose. I never even heard of Oral Roberts before. I never heard of that. Like I couldn't believe what I was watching. I'm like, this is crazy. Like what's going on right now?
And you hate being on the other end of like those type of games when you're supposed to win and you're just looking at your team like, yo, what's going on?
Illinois lost today.
Yeah.
Illinois is a one seed. I don't know. I'm sticking.
Virginia, Ohio, and Virginia. That was a big loss.
Ranking doesn't mean nothing, man.
I'm gonna pick Baylor to win it though.
Baylor? That's a solid pick
right now, actually.
I'm gonna pick Gonzaga. I'm gonna stick with Gonzaga.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
They're playing them right now, aren't they?
I think so. Or it's starting soon. Something like that.
I think, yeah.
Gonzaga's they're always solid. I don't know. I haven't seen who's on their roster now. They always have like top 10 or like NBA prospects on.
No, Gonzaga. Yeah, no. They're playing. Baylor's playing right now. They're playing Wisconsin.
No, Gonzaga's playing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know, it was something different when. It's something different when Alabama, who's more known as a football school, made it to the dance.
Exactly. I know.
Like I would have never thought that going into the season that Alabama would make the dance, but they did. So it's been an interesting year, I tell you.
It's a whirlwind. This was definitely the year where you can catch teams slipping. This was the year.
Yep.
You were a no-name school. This was going to be the season where you can catch guys slipping.
This is the one where you should have bet on the underdog in a lot of these games.
For sure.
You would have got paid on.
That's why I didn't even do the bracket. Yeah. I said I think a lot of people are going to be sick when they're doing these brackets. I realized that all these number one seeds, and Stephen A. Smith actually said it last week. He said, "Do not pick number one seeds, guys." He warned y'all, whoever did brackets, he warned you guys. Do not pick those number one seeds. He said, here's a feeling that a lot of these underdog teams are going to somehow win. And sure enough, look what happened. What happened?
Crazy.
Everybody's brackets bust.
Yeah, man.
I don't want to bring up the pandemic word again, but we saw it run rampant in the NBA too. And as a Raptors fan, you've seen it on the team, but it's not just. But it's bad enough that throughout the league they got to worry about COVID. They also got to worry about injuries, and we're seeing because we got Team LeBron in the building right now. So
I told y'all.
Wanted to know, like, what
I
are you guys?
What? Wait.
Shit.
What?
I said no because y'all keep telling me. Y'all were saying LeBron James is not going to have any significant injuries for the rest of his career. I said it's hard to do. I said that's hard
already
to not have. No, I'm talking about like injuries at this point of his career, like now.
You were saying
not back then. I'm talking about now.
Yeah. He was saying past the groin injury.
Yeah.
But this is the Solomon Hill. Like, yo.
Oh my god, yo, he didn't do it
suspended. He should be suspended.
Nah, bro, this stuff just happens, man. It's part of the game.
Nah, man, 2-year ban.
Bro, he was playing good D, man. That's good D.
Man said 2-year ban. 2-year
bro,
ban.
This guy's a 2-year ban, bro. No one does stuff like that. There's like 1% NBA that still plays like that, and like we don't talk about them. Okay, so
your boy,
Pat Bev,
the only person I.
We know what we're getting. We know what we're gonna get from the Chatroom Podcast to give to Joseph for his birthday this year.
No, I was only gonna say Grayson Allen. Wait, what jersey are you gonna get?
Get him that Beverly jersey so he can rep.
Oh my god,
yeah, bro, that number 21.
He's gotten better with moving his feet. He still fouls, but like he used to.
This man hacks like a mug, bro. Like
yeah,
all right, you get to choose the Clipper jersey, either Paul George or Patrick Beverly. You choose.
Yeah.
Oh, can I get a blank one?
Nah, you can get a black one with the same numbers on it. So. But yeah, no. So we're seeing that we have to deal. They're dealing with COVID and they're also dealing with injuries, and it is you can tell that it's affecting certain teams a lot more than it is other teams.
Yeah. I think Raptors are hit the worst by COVID, no?
We were hit from what I'm seeing, it looks like we were hit the worst in terms of how it's affecting our gameplay. Like,
I think it was,
honestly, like it's mentally, it looked like it's really messed us up. Like we're struggling. Yeah. We were fourth before the protocol. And now we think we're 12th or something like that.
Yeah. And then there's teams who it hasn't touched, like Utah. Like Utah's chilling.
The team that started it all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know,
they're
right?
Chilling. I think, like,
I know, right?
Yeah, like I don't.
That's why they pay. That's why they pay Rudy this year.
So I'm seeing that Miami wants Kyle Lowry and LaMarcus Aldridge.
Miami wants a lot of people.
If Miami were to trade for Kyle Lowry, who would you guys want in return as Raptors fans? Would you guys want draft picks or would you guys want a player from that?
I think Masai would go for draft picks, to be honest. I think Masai would go for draft picks.
And maybe
it wouldn't make sense to get players now.
Player. Like a young one if we do get one.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
The future.
I do. If a trade like that does happen, then I would want like 1 or 2 draft picks. But like if I could get a player like Dragic in the trade for Lowry then I'd go for that. Cause like Dragic is just a dog too, right? Like when he plays,
that is true.
So
realistically, I think they would give up Kendrick Nunn before they gave up.
Yeah, they would. They would.
Yeah, you're right.
But I'm saying in my ideal world, I would take Dragic.
But would you take Kendrick Nunn or no?
I don't know if I'd take. I don't know if I would take.
I wouldn't. For a player the caliber of Lowry,
older.
We need something, man.
Or
Tyler Hero, man.
I mean, to me, it wouldn't. It's not going to happen. I know this is a hypothetical.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. But to me, I think a lot of people truly are undervaluing just who Kyle Lowry actually is in terms of a player. And
what he brings to the team.
Caliber, exactly. The caliber.
Yeah.
I think he's really undervalued for a lot of teams. Like a lot of guys will throw in a lot of those. They won't throw in like big piece players to get him, which is crazy because it's like you guys really need to understand that he's a champion. He's a perennial all-star.
I don't think so. I think teams that are trying to win feel like he's the missing
a
piece.
decent player. Yeah, because he's an on-court
the
leader.
Yeah. And plus him and like Jimmy Butler, like both leaders.
Yeah, so I think he would be worth more than just a few draft picks, to be honest.
I'm hearing
Sure.
I'm hearing that it's not Lowry in the trade talks right now, but a lot of executives are looking at Norman Powell.
Well, he's stepped in a lot. Yeah, because
Powell after this season only has a player option.
Yeah.
So that might be the player that might end up getting traded because he's putting up close to 20 points a game right now. So if you are going to make a trade, he might be the person to put into a trade. Or if anything, if you don't really see yourself competing too hard to even get into the playoff play-in games, then maybe doing a package trade with Lowry and Powell, right?
Yeah.
Like something like that, because they're both pretty much 1 year, right? So they're both expiring contracts at this point. So,
the front office is saying they're not.
But Team LeBron, how do you feel about your Lakers at this point right now?
It's okay. They're gonna go on a crazy losing streak, but without your best two players, I mean, it's gonna happen. I haven't really looked at their schedule to see.
Is it Kuzma's team now?
I would say Schroeder more than Kuzma.
Oh, wow.
I would say Schroeder has to be the leader of that team right now.
Oh, okay.
He's a point guard. They'll go as far as he takes them.
They'll be solid, man. They'll be all right.
While LeBron and AD are still
that's Gasol's team now.
As long as like they can, because LeBron's probably going to be out. High ankle sprain is usually 2 weeks.
They said indefinite. That's never a good word to use.
Yeah,
when it's indefinite.
They'll probably say like sometime this week. Yeah, but I mean,
and a guy like LeBron likes to take care of his body. He'll take more time than is needed to come back to that. He'll take more time than is needed.
I don't think they're like playoffs are like in jeopardy or anything like that.
No.
Unless they go on like a crazy slide, like which I don't see that happening. I haven't looked at their schedule for the next like week or so, but I don't think they have a crazy schedule coming up. If I remember.
I got a real good question for this one. So during this time while LeBron is out, right?
Right.
Whose album is he going to A&R, and which deluxe album is coming out next?
Probably Benny the Butcher.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was actually rapping that with the words.
He's gonna be bumping a lot of that right now. And what was the other question?
And whose deluxe album is gonna come out next?
Drake's.
So Scary Hours 2 deluxe version with 5 songs?
Yeah.
So speaking of potential trade pieces, who do you think is gonna make a big move? Because the trade deadline is coming up.
Yes.
Man, I'm just waiting on Lakers to pick up Drummond or Whiteside. We need a big. We just need someone to get rebounds. I'm waiting for one of those guys to join the team. But other than that, who do I really see getting moved around? I don't know. We'll see.
Word is Oladipo. Oladipo's on the trading block.
Oladipo also Miami again. Miami's in the talks for Oladipo. Lonzo Ball might go to Clippers. Who knows who they'll trade him for though? So we'll see. We might have to get him a different Beverly jersey. That's crazy. Yeah,
it's like yo, they move Paul George. Oh man, I can't even slander Paul George if they move him to New Orleans because I like the Pelicans.
They're not trading Paul George for Lonzo Ball, man. Stop it.
No, not only him. Maybe someone else. Who knows? Hey, listen, I didn't say
Ingram is in trade talks though.
Who?
Brandon Ingram. I think they're really just giving Zion the team.
It's Zion's team. Yeah.
Bro, no, they're not going to trade Ingram. They give this guy a big contract, no?
Like I would trade him if you can give me a couple guys for him.
Ooh, I don't know, man. I mean, he's a scorer. I don't know where he would.
Yeah, he's a shot creator.
Almost like the Knicks, but the Knicks are chilling right now. They're okay.
I'm hearing that Minnesota is looking at John Collins. That could be a pretty good landing spot for him.
Minnesota.
Yeah,
there was another team asking about John Collins, I believe. A contender, though.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Contender.
I don't think he's
haven't,
gonna
like,
leave Atlanta, man.
This trade deadline, I haven't heard anything really crazy because like a lot of moves
It's
happen
just
in
been-
the offseason. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
There has like no big
Dinwiddie.
names. No big
Yeah.
names really.
but
But
something
I
will
could
happen.
see
Dinwiddie
a
might
couple
get
big
moved.
trades. I could see a couple of big trades happening. Well,
Yeah,
maybe
I could
not
see.
big trades, but trades that could really
Trades.
affect the playoff picture.
Impactful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
coming because there's certain teams that I don't think they thought that they would be in the position that they're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's like, look at Portland at this point right now. They were down CJ. They were down
Yeah, I know.
players, and they're in the hunt. You know, like
Mhm.
they
Hey,
miss
man.
they miss still that guy. You know what I mean?
The Dame.
So I could see a team like Portland trying to make a trade, knowing that they're missing one or two pieces for the playoffs, right? So
Mhm.
Hell, this might finally be the year where Aaron Gordon is probably up for grabs. I'm hearing a lot of
Yeah.
people got some eyes on him too.
Yeah,
This
Golden
might be a
State.
year. Yeah, so he might be gone.
Because what's his name's in the doghouse right now? The rookie. Was it Wiseman?
yeah,
He's like,
Wiseman.
yeah, I don't know, man. And it sucks because he has so much potential, but I feel like
He had a really good start to the season.
He did.
Yeah.
Like he was off to a good start.
It's just the lineups that Kerr does. It's some of them are just so. I just don't know why it's doing that. It's like a bunch of G Leaguers and like Draymond, and I'm like, what is this lineup right now?
I know.
So the big question is, are you gonna listen to Gordon's track once he gets traded?
I haven't
Yeah,
even listened. I'm not even listening to it at all.
I did like the pull-up one though. I'm not gonna lie.
No, you're lying. You don't like it.
The one with him and who was it? Mo?
No, you don't.
Him
Like
and
it.
Mo,
that
yeah.
track.
You can't
like
like
it.
it. No, you don't.
Why not?
This guy
I'm not
tweets like
there.
you can't like
He wasn't dissing my guy. He dissed D-Wade on that one.
So,
I like that
don't
track.
know.
To each his own. Not to each his own. Not for me. To each his own.
Y'all are
Whack.
crazy.
Blake Griffin makes his debut today though.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
That's yes.
Or no? Or did he make it yesterday? Was it yesterday?
No, they
No.
said probable, no, for Sunday.
I'm
It's
pretty
today
sure
or
he's
today?
supposed to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to debut today.
Who are they playing? Don't say the
are-
Clippers, because I would be like, yo, what's going on right now?
I know, eh?
Or
No,
like
I don't know.
Detroit.
I'll check right now.
No, they already-
I think
they
it was
already played-
Minnesota.
Okay. That team is so strange. I don't
They're playing
know.
Washington.
I don't know
Washington.
what's
There we
in.
go.
Oh,
They're
okay.
playing Washington at 7. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, that's 50-50. Yeah, that's 50-50.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Brooklyn,
Washington, so that's 50-50.
yeah, because they beat them the last time I think they played. They beat them, I think.
That game winner, bro.
Mhm.
That shot was crazy. The Westbrook 3 off the steal. The
Oh, yeah.
steal.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
I think they beat
I
them
always
twice, to
say,
be honest.
man, Westbrook, aka the perfect storm, bro. Murphy's law with Westbrook. When it's going bad,
Yeah.
it's going terrible. But when it's
Yeah.
going great, yo, that guy is like in the clouds right now. bro.
Washington either plays really good or they play really bad. There's no in
Yeah.
between with
Yeah.
those guys.
It's just their defense. They gotta play defense like more consistent. That's it. The offensive stuff, whatever. Leave that to Beal and like Westbrook, but they gotta be able to get stops.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's jump into a theory that was floating on the internet real quick, and I want to get you guys' take. And because we got MJ making his return, this is the best time to ask this question. So there was a theory that after the All-Star game and Steph playing with LeBron, that the first game when Warriors played, he was a lot more heated when he was talking to his players because he was like,
Yeah,
I want to go play with LeBron.
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
I don't blame him.
I've never seen him like yell at his teammates like that. I don't know. I mean, I guess because he's never had to because they have Draymond, right?
We saw how excited Steph was when LeBron did the powder toss at the All-Star game.
Oh, you.
Then we see him yelling at his teammates the very next game after the All-Star break. Then we see him like looking at the Lakers bench the whole time. LeBron's having fun. They're all laughing. Steph is just looking like, what's going on, guys? What are we laughing about? He wants to be with LeBron. It's okay. It's understandable. I want to be with LeBron too. Damn.
This guy's
it was almost like you know those situations where like your father, like some kids with their fathers are like firefighters or like cops. They have the kid like they wear their parents' clothes and their hats and like something, and then they look up to their dads and it's just like the greatest thing. You're like the greatest person on earth. Steph is like Steph just looked like a happy son. He's just like, my father is the most amazing person on earth. Like that's how he feels about LeBron James.
Wow.
Coolest dad in the
Del
world.
Curry is somewhere right now dropped his fork.
Yeah.
He just looked like just a proud son. It's like, I'm so proud to have him as a father. That's why he was yelling at those guys. He's like, do you all know what I was just with last week?
Dell is over there like, if it's not you guys roasting my other son Steph at the start of his career, now you guys want to roast Steph at this point.
Man.
Like, there's no winning with him.
Hey man, I'm not knocking him. I mean, we love our heroes. We all love our heroes, and I get it.
All right, speaking
this year. Oh man.
Speaking of heroes, real quick. Perfect transition, real quick. So yesterday was the versus between Raekwon and Ghostface.
Mm-hmm.
Then they announced the next two verses.
Yes.
So I want to know what you guys' thoughts are on the next two verses. So the next one is Isley Brothers versus Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that is Method Man versus Redman on 420.
420 episode.
Isley Brothers, I'm gonna have to wear a crazy outfit when watching that one. Outfit, I'm gonna have to pull up a closet for that one.
I'm putting on a robe. I'm putting on a robe for that one. I'm putting on some slippers and a robe for that one. I'm gonna be
for the 421.
Comfy.
The 421 Method Man is gonna smoke Redman. It's not even gonna be, but it's gonna be friendly, hopefully. But it's not even gonna be close.
Whoa,
but it should be good.
Everyone's gonna be lighting up that. Everyone's gonna be lighting up that episode.
It'll be a good episode just to hear their music. I personally haven't listened to their music in a long time, so I'm gonna wait till that day to actually just go back and hear the classics.
Yeah.
So does Tony Braxton make an appearance?
Oh, she has to. Bro, if they don't have her there for How High, I'm turning off. Turning it off, bro.
She will not.
I don't think she will.
You know what she's going to? Yo, I'm adding her on Twitter as soon as this episode is done.
Nah, she won't be there.
Yo, why does this guy sound so? I don't like how you said that so.
He said it so quick. But did you guys?
Yo, don't show up.
Did you guys watch the one yesterday with Raekwon and Ghostface?
Yeah.
To be honest, I was in and out. To be honest,
I didn't watch it.
They didn't do a lot of promo for it, but it was like memory lane, man. 100%. Because I'm a huge Wu-Tang fan, so.
Is Tony Braxton still with Birdman?
I think so.
Believe so, yeah.
They're still together?
Sure. I think so, but I'm not gonna fact check still. So.
Yeah.
Last thing, and then we're gonna quickly do a quick game, and then we'll do our promos. So, did you guys see the viral video going around of Luka talking to the referee?
Yeah.
I heard him flirting.
What?
It looks like he said something sweet to that girl. That's what it looked like to me.
So the exchange goes like this. He said something to the ref, and the ref goes, "What? Foul? What? Foul?" And then he goes, "Falling in love with you." And then she just put on like a big smile. Now, the thing that made me bring this up was, I don't know if anyone looked underneath the Instagram comments of that video.
Oh my God.
But people are telling Luka that you might think that's Luka magic until a complaint comes out against you and you're no longer in the league. So
these are different times. I know these are different times.
Man. No.
So
right. I saw a comment where like she told him that he got a foul and he told her that he has the best D in the world. And then
wow,
that's
you guys do this to Luka, man. Yo, man, this guy's gonna get fined like in a few days because of MJ now.
Yikes! The best D in the world.
I hope he did say that though. I hope he did. She's bad still.
Who are you looking out for? Who are you looking out for?
Look, I had to make sure the coast was clear, y'all.
Good stuff.
Looking.
Yeah, bro.
That look around was crazy. Still, not gonna lie.
It's just she's bad still.
All right, real quick, before we get to our promos, we're just gonna play a quick game of Would You Rather.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll start with this. Would you rather listen to music from the 70s or music from today?
Today. I don't even know. 70s. 70s is too far back. 80s?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
feel like
80s, maybe
more
90s.
diverse.
Today's for sure.
Yeah. 70s, you might only have one sound, and that's it for
I don't go that far.
Because I don't listen to, I may listen to a handful of 70s music.
Yeah.
I'd say today.
I'd say today too. Would you rather be able to talk with animals or speak all foreign languages?
Speak all foreign languages.
Yeah, speak all foreign languages.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Who the hell wants to talk to animals?
Hey, man,
I ain't Dr. Doolittle over here.
Oh, yeah.
Animals?
The real Tarzan. Nah, man.
I don't even like birds. I'm afraid of birds. So
speak all languages?
What? Yo.
Nah, that'd be good.
Yo, why you laughing at my bird
I
fear?
hear you.
Yo, why
Why you laughing at my bird fear?
Fuck them birds, bro.
Why you judging me like that, bro?
I was just so out of the blue. Yeah,
What's wrong with birds?
Afraid of them.
They're not even like that.
It doesn't matter.
Harmless, bro.
Listen, I don't have to explain my bird fear to you.
Wow.
All
right. Okay.
Are you getting scared talking about it now?
Move on, Senator.
We can move on.
All right. All right. Would you rather go to a movie or to dinner alone?
Dinner.
I'd rather go to a movie. I'm a movie head. I'd rather go to
drive-through. Like drive-through or
no, like a sit down. Sit down.
I'd rather go to a movie.
I don't know. Movie.
You said alone, right?
Alone.
Yeah,
I'd rather go to a movie.
At the table alone, no, I can't. Movie.
Exactly.
They're still gonna bring you the food, bro.
Sitting
at a big circle table by yourself, that's crazy.
People are gonna be around you being like, "Oh, someone flopped on him."
Yeah.
They might think you're like a business person or something.
No, you're gonna end up on 6 Buzz. Go do that. You're gonna end up on 6 Buzz or one of them sites.
Yo, you guys are wild.
I'll make a friend at the movie theater for sure.
Yeah.
I would never do dinner alone, but I did see Endgame by myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was probably a good night.
Movie I'll do alone for sure.
All right. Would you rather explore space or the ocean?
Space for me, because I'm into cosmology and stuff like that. I'm a nerdy guy, so space for me.
But you're afraid of birds. But
We're not doing this. We're not doing this today, man.
No, that's crazy.
We're not
doing
this. Birds and space are not inclusive.
I'm not the greatest swimmer, so I'm also going to space with Fanfare and we're chilling. Gas in space.
I would do space. Would you rather eat a meal of cow tongue or octopus?
Octopus.
Yeah, octopus. Cow tongue. Yo,
Joseph, I know you had that. Don't lie.
Cow tongue? Nah. Even in my heathen days when I ate chicken and beef, I never ate cow tongue.
You had cow tongue for Christmas. Don't lie.
That's crazy. Yo, do you see what cow tongue? Nah, bro. That's some Fear Factor stuff, bro.
All right, there we go. Would you rather work more hours a day but fewer days of the week, or less hours but more days of the week?
More hours, less days.
More hours, less days.
More days off is always better.
Yeah, more hours, less days.
I'd rather do 3 24-hour shifts and then be off for 4 days.
No,
that's insane. 3 24-hour shifts.
Well, like you say, like
sign me up. That's what firefighters do, though. Firefighters
they do.
That's their schedule.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be used to it as time goes by. So, man, I guess I'd be able to do it,
bro. You'll get your naps in.
All right. Seeing that we got all dudes on here, would you rather propose to your girl in private or in front of her family and friends?
I'd rather propose in private because it'll be like an amazing proposal with just us.
Yeah, fam. How are you gonna propose anyway?
Don't worry about that. When it
guys-
happens, it happens.
I said that's so
Private.
serious, yo.
Private for sure. For me, I'd like it to be like a surprise to like everybody. Like you drop the picture on Instagram, and that's how people find out, type of thing.
Yeah.
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 Are you asking for permission first?
Yep.
Cool.
I am.
Oh, like from like their parents or whatever?
Yes.
Like go to her
No,
dad.
hell no.
I am.
I ain't asking
MJ,
for
you ain't
shit.
Can I
trying to
have
get
your
the
daughter's
blessing?
hand in marriage, sir?
No,
You're not trying to get the blessing or nothing if you can?
no.
That's disrespectful.
How is it disrespectful? Tell
Wait,
me from before.
yeah.
Like,
Are you?
know
Oh, so you're just
that.
gonna tell the
You know-
parents like, "Yo, I'm."
You
gonna
know that's what
propose
it's
to her
gonna
at
lead
this
to.
time.
So then just tell me from the jump. You don't want me to marry your daughter. Don't wait till I'm ready to do it.
No.
Fuck that. I'm not asking for no permission.
It's not permission.
Because
I
what
do
if
what I
they
want.
what if they say nope, we don't want you to. We don't.
Oh well,
Too late.
it'd be like, "Oh, well, I tried," and you still go and do it. Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
MJ
sure.
just caused a rift between her and the entire family.
That has nothing to do with them.
Oh, if you can believe that if you want to, okay.
Yeah, MJ's like, ain't got nothing to do with
That
that.
has nothing to do
Alright.
with
Me.
All right, next one. Would you rather have many good friends or one best friend?
many good friends.
That's a tough one. Many.
That's
good
why I live my
friends.
life now.
Many
That's why I live my
good
life now.
friends. Yeah, many
Yeah.
good friends. Absolutely.
That's why I live my life now.
Don't even say that. I've been trying to be friends with Anfer for like 4 years and
No,
stuff.
don't do that. Don't do
He
that.
hasn't accepted me yet, bro.
Yo, you don't do that. You're my boy. You're
Friend
my
request
boy.
is still just chilling.
It's still highlighted and everything.
I can't even get a follow back, bro. It's
Oh, wow.
tough. out
But
there.
it
It's okay.
pops up on friends you may know.
Yeah, my face
Yeah,
is
that's
there. Man's not even.
That's
Man hits
disrespectful.
remove. It's okay. Though.
I need to play. I need to play that sound clip of the guy, Jonathan Frakes from Beyond Belief, when he's like, "That never happened." That is false. Like, I need to play that. I need to play
It was
that.
made up.
These are falsehoods. We made it up.
All right. Would you rather end hunger or hatred?
I'd end hatred. Hatred.
Hatred.
I'd hate hatred.
Hunger, man.
Yeah.
I feel like hatred leads to a lot
Yeah.
more. I feel like hatred
Okay.
leads to a lot more divide in the world
Yeah. Really? I mean, yeah, I understand that. but
versus hunger.
I don't know, man. World hunger obviously is worldwide, so that would.
Because I feel like
When
if you can somehow quell people's hatred, then they'll come together to battle hunger. Like the 2 and 2 will go hand in hand. That's the way I see it. I look at the bigger picture.
Okay.
That's true. Would you rather be a character in an action-packed thriller or a romantic comedy?
An action-packed thriller. For me, I want to be in the Die Hard. I want to be one of those guys.
Nah, but you might get like shot. or
I won't
blown
get
up
shot.
or
I'm the hero. Yo, this is the hero. This is the black guy that does
Hero
not
can
die.
still die.
I'm gonna be the black dude that doesn't die. I'm living to the end of this movie.
Are you writing the movie? Like
What are you saying?
romantic comedy for me.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm saying the
Why?
right.
Why, MJ? Why?
You know I'm a lover, not a fighter. You guys know.
You're a
that.
damn liar. That's what you are. You're a liar. That's what you are.
Damn.
All right,
Yo, baby.
2 more. Would you rather be stuck on a ski lift or in an elevator?
Ski lift.
Elevator.
Joseph's different.
Elevator.
You want to be stuck in an elevator?
Bro,
at
ski
least I can
lift?
see.
Listen,
No, I can jump out.
I see
I will
movies of people freezing on
I
ski
will
lifts,
survive. You saw one movie. I know what movie you're talking about. You saw one movie.
Yo, they,
See, I can fact check your shit, bro. You saw one movie because they only made
exactly,
one.
yo.
No,
Elevators
That
is
is
whatever.
an elevator's like listen.
No.
That's crazy if you want to be trapped in that.
because the
I
fear
mean,
of us
like,
stuck in
you're
an
gonna get
elevator
out
and just
eventually.
dropping. No,
Bro, oh my,
I'll
okay,
survive
so
a ski
what if
lift
this?
drop. I'll survive that, but an elevator drop, you're dead. That's it.
Wait, hold on a
That's
second.
you
finite.
can't see
That's
anything,
finite.
bro. You're literally in an elevator. Just
If I'm not
stuck, bro.
claustrophobic
Ski
in
lift?
an elevator, I will be
I could be
after.
stuck. okay, I'm stuck on like the ground floor, like P1 or sorry, P2.
No, we didn't say that. No, you're not stuck in the ground floor. You're stuck on the 22nd
Because you guys are saying
floor.
like, yo, what if the elevator drops? What if the ski lift drops? You're donezo.
No, you're not.
No,
you
you're
can
not.
live that. You can survive
yeah,
that.
You can survive that.
The
You're not
snow will
surviving
cushion
the
my
elevator.
fall, bro. The snow will cushion my
No.
fall.
What does Black Twitter say? You're built very different, bro. Like, you must be built
Ski lift,
extreme.
ski lift.
You're just
Senator, what are you
surviving.
picking?
Yo,
Senator, what are you picking?
I'm choosing a ski lift just because of the scenery. I can see more stuff. I can.
Tell Joe
I love how
crazy,
I love how he makes
Fuck
something
them.
beautiful out of it. I love how this
Tell
man makes
Joseph
something so
he's
beautiful.
crazy.
Like,
If
the
you're
scenery.
skiing, you're usually in the mountains or close to the mountains. So at least you get to see that stuff from being stuck up there. When you're in what are you gonna see in the elevator?
Yo,
How
if
many
you're, like,
floors there are? You're
No,
gonna
if you're
start
like
pa-
with one other
3,
person
4.
or something.
Oh man, this is another building that doesn't have
Nah,
floor
if you're
13.
with other
I
people,
appreciate
you'll
it.
spark conversation, bro. Because
Oh,
you're not gonna
now
be there
now
that
there's
long.
stipulations. Now there's stipulations.
You
If you're
don't know
with
how long you're
if
gonna
you're
be
with
on the
other
ski.
Nah,
people-
you're crazy. I'm surviving a 30-foot fall. I'm not surviving a
30 foot.
28 fall.
30
I'm
foot.
surviving. I'm surviving that.
30 feet?
I'm surviving that, bro.
Oh, really?
Bro,
Oh,
I'm surviving.
okay.
I'll shatter my ankles, but I'll be okay. I'm not gonna be dead.
Shattered ankles. Your spine is done.
I'll be okay. Yo, I know how to tuck and roll, bro. I'll be good.
bro, from 30 feet? Nah, you're different, bro.
All right, last one.
Yo, make
Last
your
one.
body limp. Make your body limp.
Last one. Last one. Would you rather be Darko Milicic or Kwame Brown?
Oh my
Darko
god.
Milicic. He has a ring.
I'd be Darko too, because he's right.
No one knows.
The
no
man
one
has the
knows.
ring. I'd be Darko. I'm a champion.
Oh,
He has more money than him.
I swear Kwame has way more. He played in the league longer and had a lot more
Yeah.
contracts.
No, but didn't Darko go like Euro?
He went overseas.
Yeah, he has more money than
Played
him.
I
He
was
was
never
getting paid.
heard from again. Yo,
And he
I don't-
has a book.
There you go. He's more accomplished. See, Darko's more
About
accomplished.
what? Playing in the shadows of
Absolutely.
superstars?
More accomplished.
Yeah.
He could be proud of his life.
Nobody wants
You
to
don't
be
think Kwame Brown's
bro.
proud of his life?
Do you know why we know the name Kwame Brown? To this
Oh
day?
yeah, because of Stephen A.
why
Smith
kids-
rat.
Why kids
'cause-
know his name? That
And because
bro,
of
you don't want to be Kwame
because
Brown.
he played on the Wizards with MJ, who drafted him.
No,
so-
people know that guy is one of the worst basketball players ever.
And he still couldn't hack it in the big three. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Wait, he
no,
wasn't
no.
the big three as well.
He
I don't
couldn't-
want to
he
be that guy.
Yo, he's out of it. I don't even know. Like he couldn't do
Oh,
it.
he got, damn.
I don't even like the name Kwame anyway.
Oh, wow. Okay. We didn't say. I just going low. That's mean. That's just mean.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Kwame, for this guy. Like I didn't say that,
No.
but that's mean as hell.
He just took that different level.
God damn.
Oh, man.
And before we get to promo, just want to say a prayers for Sean Bradley.
Yes.
Yeah,
That was
Crazy
when
story, man.
when the news broke. It was such a crazy thing to hear about.
Yeah.
They said most likely might be paralyzed for life.
Yeah.
So prayers up for Sean Bradley.
Damn, bro.
When I heard the story,
How old is he?
he's got to be
He should be like
mid 40s, 50s,
early 40s. I
40s,
think.
40s.
Probably.
When
Yeah,
I heard
it's not bad.
when the story broke, the one thing I thought about was how does somebody not see a 7'6" man on a bicycle?
That's what I'm saying.
How do you not see them?
He's
I
48.
don't know.
48.
To be honest,
48.
I don't know if this was at night. I don't know if he's at
The
fault.
circumstances surrounding
I
it?
don't know anything.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean, he's doing rehab now.
it's
so.
not even about not seeing him. It's just a scary accident, regardless. Like for a car to hit him, I don't know if he's on the road.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's not
Yeah.
supposed to be on the
So
road. Who
wild.
knows, right? So
Yeah. I'm sure this stuff
damn.
will come out as time goes by. We'll hear
Yes.
it.
paralyzed for life. That's
Yeah.
They said
Like, it's
he
a
may be-
possibility,
He may be.
yeah.
It's a possibility. It's not.
no,
for
I
sure,
know,
but it's
yeah,
like-
but
But there
Even-
is
He's
severe
gonna-
spinal cord, severe spinal cord injuries is what
for
I'm
such a big guy that's probably heavy, he's like for people to even like try to help him is going to be tough, bro.
It's going to be
Yeah.
tough. Yeah.
It's gonna
And
be
you know,
tough. That's a
and
lot
that
of,
that recovery road for somebody that height too,
Yeah.
for spine like a spinal thing it's going to be even harder, even if he's
Yeah.
not paralyzed for life. But
He could be
That
looking
whole-
at 10 plus years of recovery. It could
Yeah.
be that 10 plus
The
years.
good news is money is not an issue for him because of
Yeah.
it's him and Mark Cuban, right? So
Mark Cuban will take care of him.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
So
Marky's gonna take care of himself.
like silver lining at least.
Mm-hmm.
I have a quick question for everybody. Do you guys have any like music or shows that you guys want to let the people know that they may not know about that you want them to go check out?
For music, Joyce Rice. I don't know if you guys are on her, the California artist.
Her album came out on Friday, right?
On Friday, yeah. Really good album. I listened to it.
R&B or rap?
R&B.
She's R&B.
Okay, Joyce Rice.
Like alternative R&B, I guess you could put that.
Okay,
So, yeah, she's
I'll check her
a
out.
really dope album. Really dope album.
A TV show, Your Honor, is amazing.
Do you think it's done, or do you think they're gonna try to find a way to do it too?
They can easily do a season 2. They can easily do a season 2.
They can, but I don't think they will.
I don't want to spoil it, but
The Undoing, you can probably do a little more with that, but I don't think they will either. So
I just don't, for HBO to just do a one and done, I don't really see that happening, to be honest.
Yeah, they need at least, I don't know. The way it ended, I was like, man.
Is HBO the same one? Was Flight Attendant on HBO?
yeah, correct. Yeah. No, I think that's Showtime.
That was Showtime. Okay,
I think that's Showtime.
because it's a one and done, like the Flight Attendant. So yeah,
Might check that.
But yeah, but Your Honor is amazing, bro. Amazing.
dope. Joseph.
I know I think the 3rd season came out, but The Sinner on Netflix.
I heard it was trash.
No, you need to
I heard
clean
the
your
3rd
ears.
season was. I heard it.
Oh, is it
That's what I
actually
heard.
3rd season terrible? Oh, okay, well, I can only speak for the first. I can only speak for the
season
first
was
2
amazing.
seasons.
Yo, you
first season was
can't
good.
be talking about shows and then not know what the rest of the season is like. Like
Season
people are
3
gonna
just came
they're
out.
they're gonna watch the other seasons, you know. Like
You know what? Watch The Sinner.
First season's good. First season's really good. The first season's really good. Second season is also good. I like the first more than the second, but I heard the third is the worst of the 3.
I gotta watch it now. Either that or
When does you come back?
You supposed to come back, I think.
I think they're filming
Either
it.
it was supposed to come out soon because they already filmed it. I think it's in post production right now. So
Okay.
Oh yeah,
it's supposed to be coming back soon.
I'm waiting for Money
Right.
Heist too, bro.
Still haven't watched that.
Oh, and just quickly, if people want to know the name of the Joyce Rice album, it's Overgrown, and also
Okay, that's awesome,
for also another some other music. If y'all haven't listened, Currency's new album, Collection Agency.
Yeah.
That's a dope album.
That guy
is
puts
it?
out music like there's no tomorrow.
Really good album.
Jim Jones
That's
too.
Okay.
The what's it called? Fraud Department with Jim Jones and Harry Fraud. Fraud,
Oh, yeah?
whatever his name is. Yeah, Jim Jones is. Listen, he's been
He's timeless, man.
quietly
He's
a
timeless.
wicked rapper for the past, I want to say 5 years. Like he's very,
He
very good, man.
can go away for like 7 years, and then it's like he's a pick up where he left off.
He's found his groove basically.
Yeah.
Like he never really fell off, but now it's
He got better with time, to be honest.
yes, definitely.
For me, I'm gonna say for TV shows, A Million Little Things.
I heard that. I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on its 4th season right now. It's like 3 episodes into the 4th season. It's really good so far. And for music, that Benny album that just dropped, really dope with Harry Fraud. That's like Harry Fraud's been putting out so much music in the past little bit. It's like him, Hit Boy, and Alchemist. They've been putting out so much music over the past year. It's insane. But yeah, that would be my own. So we've got to the part of the podcast where we get to promote our social medias and anything else that we might be working on. So Joseph, we'll start with you.
Talks with the Chatterbox. New season is coming soon. As soon as my host, we have a few episodes like in between, basically seasons we call it, but my co-host is working very hard right now at certain locations, so his free time is not always there. But we will be back soon. We have a few episodes with guests that we have recorded, and we're going to release those. So, and the IG is Talks with the Chatterbox.
Dope. MJ.
You can follow me at 21.drip on Instagram, and look out for Drippy Supplies new merch coming this spring. We'll definitely be posting some more stuff. There's some hoodies up there right now you guys can take a look at, and it'll be dropping soon for pre-orders.
I need that spring collection. I'm gonna take a look at that. You have a lookbook?
No, he needs it in the mail,
Caribbean,
man.
Yeah, I know.
That was so Caribbean. You have a lookbook?
I'm gonna hit up the Avon lady, bro, and she'll send it over. So.
Dewayne.
Yeah, just my IG. I'm Chaz_Tenenbaum.
Dope. And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at The Senator. Don't forget to check out the Not So Soft podcast. Comes out every Friday. The 100th episode is at the end of this month, actually. Our 100th episode and our 2-year anniversary with a drop the same week that this drops. So we're just working out there. Don't forget to follow my Twitch page, twitch.tv/itsthesenator. I go live every Thursday and Sunday from 6 to 8 Mountain Time, 8 to 10 Eastern Time, but I won't be on for the next week. But still follow. So once I go live, you can just come tune in. Also, congratulations to all the people that won the Chatroom Podcast Tukes.
Yes.
Congrats to our winners.
All of those will be sent out, and more merch. We're working on more merch at the time, so look out for that. Make sure to follow our Instagram page at the.chatroompod. We update it all the time. Also, if you have any takes, if you have any design ideas, if you want to work on an overlay for us, feel free to do so and send it to our email at thechatRoomPod@gmail.com. And last but not least, because it's a very rare that we get just us on here now, because we're starting to grow and starting to build our audience and all that good stuff, and people are interested in coming on here. But big up to you guys, big up to the Chatroom Podcast, just everybody that's a part of it, and all the guests that's been able to come in from season 1 to season 2, and the guests that will be coming on. That mental health episode was a really big one. I got a lot of good responses from that one. And we're just going to keep working, being more entertaining and also more educating. So big up to you guys too. So this has been the Chatroom Podcast, your favorite baller's favorite podcast. And we are out.
Peace.
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 I know.